Hello everybody and welcome back to Belle's channel, and today we'll be doing part 98 of Belle's Fallout 76 Survival Guide, and we will be doing the quest Bunker Buster. Now if you saw the previous video, I think it was called Uncle Sam, we had to go to the Herald, find Sam Blackwell's bunker, and we have, it is right here. Well, it's an abandoned waste dump, but it's inside it, and we haven't actually accessed the bunker yet. That's what this quest is for. But we went there, and there were 2 death claws, and obviously I didn't know about that. I had to kill them. There was an agent there who apparently came after the war to kill Sam Blackwell, and he was using lures to distract the death claws, which is actually pretty cool. But who is this mysterious agency, I wonder? And why were they so interested in killing Sam Blackwell after the war? Strange, But yeah, no, so we were assigned to find this access pass, or bypass card, in this bunker, but, well, Bethesda was doing a maintenance thing, so the game kind of got reset, and then I didn't know when it was back on, and I stopped playing for a few days due to like family problems. So it's been like a day or so since I played it, but obviously with the maintenance thing everything's been reset, so that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. So we're probably gonna have to go back in and kill those death claws again. But really, this should have reminded me. It says death claw nests, or warned me at very least of death claw nests. So let's enter the cavern. We'll do that, but I'm not going to show you where the agent was, because you can look at part 97 for that. But I did find before the game shut down for maintenance that I found where the bypass pass was. So let's go in. Just be careful of all this toxicity and things. So yeah, I was about here. Ooh, there's a knock at the door. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. There was a knock at the door. But don't worry. I just don't know where the claws are gone. Okay. So yeah, there are just the 2 here. And also you will get black titanium scrap from Deathclaws if you do need it for anything like making the excavator armor, you know. But yeah, this agent used laws like these and they all got broken after, you know, after obviously the, well actually we don't know how they got broken, but after he went in, apparently killed Sam Blackwell, he came out and all the laws were destroyed. And that means the Deathclaws were aiming for him. He is over here, so if you can see the light there, if you go just over here, you'll see him in this little crevasse here. And I'm just going to take you... I'll let you listen to the thing while I search the bunker.
Commencing op summary. Agent Gray reporting. Blackwell won't be causing any more problems. The bypass holotape got me into the bunker as expected, though a longer range is recommended for future models. Essentially had to play the thing standing on top of the access panel to get it to work. Without the lures to distract those freaks, I might be dead instead of the senator. Once inside, I was briefly halted by Blackwell's laser grid, but resetting the power allowed me to grant myself clearance. Recovery of the access card to our facility was less successful. I found a keypad, but...
Sorry about that. I didn't realise that it moved. Anyway, apparently it moved. So I found it in this Deathclaw nest. And you know there are some Deathclaw eggs that are around if you want to have a look. So I found it in this Deathclaw nest over here to... If you're looking east at the fence or the gate, it is right hand side. So it's then like southish. But when I first did this quest, it wasn't there. If that makes sense. It was, if we go back to the very, very beginning, when I did it, I came this way. I went north in the building. You know, if you're using the grid at the bottom, not actual, just forward them. And I came over here and there was a nest over here and this is where it was. But I literally had like 10 seconds and then it was gonna shut down. So I just decided not to grab it and I'll do it in this video. So yeah, I think what that agent's like holotape was like showing us how to get into the bunker, because they said the bypass holotape to get into our facility. So it's either into Sam Blackwell's facility or as well as getting into wherever this agency's facility is. I'm not quite sure, but I want to go check out Sam Blackwell. I hope we find his dead body. You know what I mean? And then it actually like makes sense. Because that dude's not long dead. Anyway, let's get into this bunker. So you open the elevator, go here, you'll find this secure access panel.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
So we need to go into our holotapes and play the bypass holotape. There we go.
User access updated. Welcome.
And then we activate it and we enter the bunker. Okay, so we're here. So now a part of the quest is explore the bunker. Oh, I just realised I didn't show you guys the thing. So it says, so these are the types of things we're having to do. But it says, I made it inside Sam Blackwell's bunker, wonder what might be down here. Okay, I'm just going to grab a quick drink. I'm going to get my gun out. Oh, that gun actually. Not a gun, but same concept. Bunker's not that extravagant. Go for this door. And good, it's not a... Ooh, never mind. Okay, bang. Right, well, we'll go for that door then. There's a footlocker with 0 skill. I'm trying to find everything that's got this little thing on it. So, oh, I don't even know what to grab then. I keep grabbing stuff by accident. Right, there's supposed to be things above us. So this is clearly the living quarters. Laser grid. Bedroom. Low on food. Read. Low on food. 1. Head to Berkeley Springs, due west from the cave mouth. Run through going outside checklist before leaving. I'm just gonna grab some scrap and then I'll scrap it all at that chemistry table. That's the good thing about most bunkers, that they actually have these crafting tables to allow you to actually, you know, knock some stuff down. So where are there? This is a generator room, nothing in there. So that was the laser grid room, and that looks like I can actually go in there. So this must be the bedrooms. We must have to, yeah, alright, we'll leave that second. A bathroom. Okay, apparently someone's sleeping in the bathtub. This must have been his room. Nice stuff. Looks like he was running a bit low on supplies. Alright, so we've got something that says Judy. Judy, my little girl's dead because of my choices. Don't let Judy's death be in vain. What? Judy, my little girl's dead because of my choices. Don't let Judy's death be in vain. Okay. There's a gun down there. Oh. Alright, head fuzzy. Head getting fuzzy. Mentats. No mentats left. 1 carrot flower if the pantry's empty. Plenty of mountains to west. 2 chunks of growing fungus. Grows in cave upstairs. 1 fire cat mushroom. Check the pantry. If you're out, well, you've got a long walk back to the forest ahead of you. To still using Judy's chemistry equipment. Take as soon as it's cooled. Ah, so we've learned how to make mentats. Cool. Locked out. Locked out again. Power probably reset overnight. Not your fault, old man. 1, head upstairs to security room. 2, log into security system terminal. 3, select reset laser grid credentials. Password slipping your mind, take some mentats and grab the manual reset steps. Desk upstairs. So he kept taking mentats because he must have had dementia or something. So, by the looks of it, we can't enter this. Look,
Incorrect credentials.
So now we need to find a way to bypass them, as we saw from these things. I wonder if... Nope, didn't do nothing. I thought it'd just do something. But not. So now we need to get out of this bunker, not fully, and go to this other door upstairs. I'm gonna keep looking at the walls and check for any things. Oh, he's got some good stuff up here. I thought it was a small bunker, but it's actually quite not. So that's the thingy. Hold on. Check back in here. A spine. Oh, lovely. Judy's terminal. So this must have been Judy's room. Okay, what am I doing? So here I am, stuck underground with my father. Not the final year of med school plan I had in mind, but when he came to me, he was so adamant that we had to run. Someone was coming for us. Not adamant enough to show me any concrete proof, just that I had to trust him this time, which has been getting harder as he gets worse. But I could tell in his eyes that he made his decision, and he's not in any state to be out here on his own. So here I am, me, my father, Senator on the lam. Also, it's just them two. And a pile of books to last us through Judgment Day. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll come around to us heading back outside in a couple of days. Judgment Day. Jesus fucking Christ. Life changes. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control since I can't do this now. Life chances second try. Okay, again from the top. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control. The main entrance almost overrun, and at this rate we're going to have to stop burning the roots in order to get out of the elevators. And the animals aren't faring any better. I saw a mosquito the other day the size of a dog. I don't think I've screamed like that since high school. But it's at least given me a new goal in life. I want to never ever see one of those things feed. Ever. Cool. It's like a needle in it though. Mentat's the key. I've been trying a couple different meds for Dad to see what helps keep him lucid. Most effective things so far are, believe it or not, Mentats. I've always thought they were party drugs for beatniks and armchair philosophers, but they sharpen him right up, which we've been needing of late. He came back the other day covered in mud, claiming he threw a giant bat. That's the new one. I worked out a recipe that seems pretty close to the store-bought ones. More scary looking fungi in there than I like, but at this point it's better than the alternative. Holy Mother of God, I saw a giant bat. Holy Mother of God, I saw a giant bat, and it saw me and followed me back here. Dad was right. We're going to need to be a lot more careful out there from now on. Okay. So that was Judy. So the choices Senator Blackwell made caused her to be killed of some sort. Or just die in the long run. So, so we got the system reset. Okay, so throw circuit breaker, open air flue above generator, activate circuit conduct upstairs in the vents. All credit goes to Judy and her elusive dream of running multiple hot pits at once. So we need to do the circuit breaker, open air flux in the generator room, and then we need to upstairs in vents. Okay, well it is showing us where to do this. Got it, right. So what was it again? Switch the circuit breaker. I forgot what this looks like, the thing. No, Operation Blackwell. No. I'm so glad that they highlight it. If I can find it. I actually can't find this thing. Oh my god, we're just going to have to remind ourselves. Oh, I think it's because I've already switched the circuit breaker by accident. So we go to the generator room. We turn the air flue. And then we go back upstairs. Wrong way. Go back upstairs. And sort out the fence. I thought we had to do it in a sequence, but apparently not.
Complete. Error. Handprint credentials required. Please approach nearest active scanner.
So instead of jumping into the security system, which requires skill level 3, you'll just completely reset the security, the bunker. If you reset it, you can then go to the nearest hand scanner. So you can do that, or you can reset the laser grid or
Credentials
something.
recorded. Access granted.
So what's through here? A safe. So there's Sam Blackwell. So we've got a few things up there. We've got his terminal, Wickham and few holotape. Back off Sam there. Intelligence memo. Senator orientation letter. So I don't know where to start. Okay, we'll start with Senator orientation. Welcome, new Senator. Welcome, Mr. Blackwell, to the Senator of the United States of America. Your election to this body is one of the greatest honors an American can receive. Please memorize the ID above. It will grant you access to some of the many perks members of the Senate enjoy. Checking out items from the Library of Congress, access to the Congressional Gym, discount meals at the Capitol cafeteria, and more. Please be sure to bring that ID as well as government issue photo ID of your first Oriental session at the Capitol this January. Specified date forthcoming. Here's wishing you a long and honourable tenure in your position as the Senator of the... Okay, Appalachian Terrier, whatever. Alright, there's an intelligence memo. Okay, there's this. So back off Sam. Back off Sam, the decision's been made. The automated silos are being built in Appalachia. We're going to get the same early warning system as everyone else. But if you breathe a word about these timing discrepancies, you keep implying this between the military and civilian warning systems, I'll make sure you spend the rest of your days in jail. You're going to start to panic, Sam. We're not discussing this again. Rancetti. Ah, so there was... Ooh. We are coming for you. Let's listen.
9 a.m. Degenerative neurological conditions. 121. 10:30 radiation therapy training. Lab 206. Noon. Family medicine rotation. All tech-free clinic. Keeps going like that. Your daughter Judy's a busy woman, Senator. But not hard to find. You've been sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, Samuel. And now you've gone too far. We're coming for you. And your family. This was your warning.
Okay, so... It was like he knew where they were, but there was radiation therapy? So someone was dying, apparently. So yeah, that's weird, right? Okay, so we've got that, and then we need... There's this. Department of AG Projects. Hey Sam, remember I'm doing you a favour here, now you owe me, and you spent what heights my bar tabs can reach. Honestly though, next time You should just talk to the secretary discreetly. He's a good guy and a smart cookie. I think you two would get along. Jody Saucett. Okay, Department of Agricultural Active Research Products. Budding Patriots Initiative. A national nutritional initiative to prepare the next generation for ration service through enhanced nutrition. Oh, is that what they were doing like at the charter school or whatever in Falafel? Congregational Bunker Food Preservation Initiative. Pilot project to extend the shelf life of very foods being prepared for the Central Congregational Bunker. National Water Enhancement Initiative. Develop food additives that can be deployed in local water systems to enhance well-being across citizens of the United States. Done in conjunction with the Department of Defense. American Crop Production Initiative. A broad spectrum look at the use of biological agents to eliminate crop pests. Pest self-eradication initiative. Develop techniques to biologically modify weevils, moles and other pests to self-eliminate. Okay, and there's also a safe that I'm going to just go into. A level 2 safe, but you probably, if you go on his terminal, it probably will let you unlock it yourself, but I just want the XP. So you get some okay stuff. Let's go on his terminal, Sam's terminal. Okay, so we got some things here. Judy says I should write. That recalling things and writing them down will help with my memory until she can find out what she needs to brew up with. She needs to brew up some more meds, so I'm writing. When she's not taking care of her dad, she's been glued to the radio upstairs, listening to folks crying for help to save them. Wonder why no one's coming. It's almost like no one listens to that interview at all. Like I told her they wouldn't. She's a good soul, which is why imagine this. Which is why imagine, I think that's supposed to say, which is why I imagine this has been so hard for her. Because there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. Aww. Free States bunkers. Getting these down in case we need to get the gang together. Niraj and Abby, due north of Thunder Mountain Power. Emma, east of Thunder Mountain Power. I can't say his name. Riley, southwest of Dark Chemical. Judy, I'm sorry. Judy went out to collect mushrooms, part of the grand plan for a mushroom and dandy boy apple casserole, which my stomach has been quietly fearing the whole day. But she didn't come back. I cycled through our best foraging spots, only to find a deep conversation with two men. Two men we don't know. Two men who couldn't recognize her. Huh? Two men we didn't know, two men who could have recognized her. I wait for them to part ways. They were agents sent to find us. They clearly weren't good ones. When I got back, I tried to keep calm, to remind her why we have to stay hidden, remind her what telling the truth costs us. I got mad. That made her mad. Now she's upstairs and I need to get up the courage to say what's so damn easy to write. I'm sorry, Judy, but with everything that has been taken from us, I'm not about to lose you too. So they have to keep in hiding because they're still agents even after the world went to crap. What? Some kind of bat. I was out hunting today and I swear some kind of bat, the size of a covert Vega, came flying over the ridge. It perched and looked right at me through bushes, trees and 500 yards. It spun right towards me like I'd whipped a stone to its head. Then it howled like a banshee and started flying right at me. I haven't run that fast since high school, dodging tree branches and bushes, could hear wings flapping just behind my head, and then darkness. Took me a good 15 seconds before I realised I'd fallen into a ditch. The bat screeched and I could hear it clawing at the ground above me for what sounded like an eternity, before finally giving up and flying off. When I finally got back and told Judy, she looked at me up and down, covered in sweat, dirt and bruises, and told me in that perfect doctor calm that there's a chance that what I thought it might have been a side effect of being off my meds. She then turned and walked to the storeroom and handed me the biggest gun we had. Just take this too. Okay. Judy's gone. Possible code. Oh, search the room for Blackwell's access code. So far we've got a possible code of day of Judy's Blackwell's death. Possible code for Sam Blackwell's congregational ID. Okay, so Judith Blackwell. 15th of the 2nd, 84, so about 7 years after the thing fell, or bombs dropped. Buried her up on the crest. The disease, it moved too fast. So fast. 1 minute she was fine and the next, gone. I recognised it, this disease. At least I think I did. An old memo maybe? Was this what we were chasing? Had T warned me about this? I wanted to take to the congregational bunker. They could have fixed her, I know it. They would have executed me for treason. But maybe they'd let her live. But the maps weren't in the spots I thought they were. And by the time I found them and built the stretcher, I just watched her die. Chatter on the radio coming from Harper's Ferry gets grimmer every day. Others out there were dying of the same thing. But I can't do this on my own. About time I went for a walk. Judy loved going for walks. Don't forget this one, Sam. Oh. Been a while. Things are going well at Harper's. Everyone's either doesn't know who I am or pretends they don't. Riley, I'm going to say Riley, has me working in the armory, cleaning weapons, away from people. Good friend, that one. Came back to get a dose of Addictol for a junkie that wandered in from the mountains. Figured I'd relax here for a bit. Sleep's been hard to come by recently. Having trouble remembering what Judy said I should take to help. She's a good soul, but there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. Oh. 2 days ago, was in line for a bowl of soup at Harper's. One of the newcomers wouldn't take his eyes off me. Didn't think I noticed him watching. Thought wrong. That night I saw him walk outside the barrier. I followed. He was making some kind of recording. I couldn't risk it. Tried to make it look like an animal attack. Messy, imprecise. Threw some pieces in the river. Yesterday morning, uproar. People terrified about the attack. Made it too believable, I guess. Last night heard something fly over the town. Mechanical? Never saw anything. Stealthed? Most likely. They're looking for him. For me. As soon as I couldn't hear the sound anymore, took my pack and ran back here. Today, hung some meat in the cave. Try and draw in some local predators. Scare off anyone who might have followed me. Still have month's food near. Should be safe for now. Don't know what I was thinking leaving this place. Won't be making that mistake again. So there was still agency, government that was still alive after the bombs fell, and they were like still trying to find Blackwell for some reason. So probably trying to cling to a last bit of hope of humanity, as all governments would bloody do. Alright, record of divorce, the Blackwells. Record of divorce, petitioner Emily Blackwell, respondent Samuel Blackwell. Date of marriage, 2055. Divorce granted 15th of the 10th, 2077. So that was literally like a few weeks before the bombs dropped. So we've got another possible code. Checking for anything more. Don't think there is. Oh, there is. Intelligence memo, 16th of the 8th, 27. Intel committee only. Senator, you pulling on the purse strings of this congregational bunker project was exactly the break we needed. The Modus machine, Voltec, members of our own government, they're all a part of it. I've gotten a lot of chatter about the Department of Agriculture having an oversized role in what's going on. Something Eckhart is at the heart of this, I guarantee it. But I wouldn't be shocked for the moment. but I wouldn't be shocked for a moment if this went all the way to the top. Remember, this number is an invoice number for an order placed by the Department of Agriculture at Eckhart's request, bound for the bunker. They claim it's part of the facility's automation effort. That's a lie. Invoice da-da-da is an experimental equipment, high-tech, lots of it. The automated thing's just a cover-up. So some of the stuff, this is military-grade equipment. Sam, biological warfare. Human experiment. They're gearing up to go to war. Or most likely, end one. I'm going to keep digging on my end. See where the thread goes. But you might want to make yourself scarce, Sam. No telling how these people react if they find out we know what they're up to. T. So this is a code for this. Oh my god, wait, should I put it in? Alright, I'm gonna do... I wonder how many tries we get. Okay, 0, 2, 1, 5. Oh.
Code accepted.
Oh my god. Let's try. It was his daughter's death. I'm about to say, he did say remember that one. To be honest, I was just going down the list. Reach behind. Welcome to White Springs. Congressional access card. So, the agency is at White Springs. No wonder it's so perfectly preserved. So listen to the whole tape. Welcome to the White Spring. Let's go listen, shall we? Let's get to it first. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the White Spring.
Greetings, esteemed Congressman or Senator. Welcome to the future of the United States government. Welcome to the White Spring. Designed with comfort and safety in mind, the White Spring Bunker, located directly below the lavish resort of the same name, will act as your very own oasis in the event of a hostile nuclear strike. All you need to do is present the enclosed access card upon your arrival, and our automated bunker management mainframe will do the rest, guiding you through the process of getting to know your new home, all while supporting the continuation of the necessary functions of government. So when the inevitable comes, won't you join us at the White Spring?
Oh. So, it is a government thing. Ooh, that's really too bad, isn't it? I'm just gonna... Ooh. I know, I had one of them before. I'm gonna sell it, because I get some good caps for that. So yeah, we did get Death's Claw Gauntlet with it. Obviously, it makes sense why we would get that. Just trying to drop some stuff. So I think I'm gonna pop to the White Springs train station. Sorry, I'm getting a load of PlayStation stuff on here. Gonna pop to... Oh look, there was another one here. Going outside. Going outside. Hood, bandana, rifle. Once upstairs, head down to the tunnel to your left. Not out front entrance. Always seem to be being watched. They have eyes over it. Oh, okay, so go to the left when we go out. So there's apparently a way out there too. Cool. Ooh, I'm hungry. Okay, so it says go to the left. So, follow this. Oh my god, that's so cute. So this little elevator. I Oh, so we're on level 1, so we need to go to level 2. Oh my god. Just to warn you, that was my nephew's Rio's profile. His little... I think he just went with whatever. He was just playing it till he could play Fortnite, I think. Yeah, I haven't managed to get them to love Fallout as much as I do yet. Alright, so yeah, so this is the way out of that area. But, yeah, so that was... What quest was it? Bunker... Ooh. Hope there's nothing dangerous out here. So yeah, that was the quest. Bunker busted. Busted bunker? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Oh, Bunker Buster. Sorry. So that was the quest, Bunker Buster. And next, I don't think in the next video we will be doing one of us, but I've kind of... I swear to God, I just saw a rat. Oh, no, it was a squirrel. I think next what we're going to do is explore... Let me just turn this down. Explore Tanagra Town and probably Berkeley Springs, because I haven't been to them yet. Didn't realise I hadn't. And I imagine there's maybe a quest, but probably some good loot. So that's likely where we will be going. And I can't fast travel. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you join us for the next videos. And obviously, I think we'll probably do the One of Us at part 100. Obviously a big landmark, 100 episodes, and yeah, that seems to be going into a very nice bunker and learning quite a bit about the story. So yeah, join me for that. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.